Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back, welcome back. I apologize for not streaming yesterday. I went to go have a nap in the afternoon and I just never woke up. Well, I woke up much later than I should have. But anyway, let's get to it. I apologize in advance for any noises you might hear in the background. Oh, I love that screen. But anyway, I apologize for any noises you may hear in the background. It's a hot one today in Calgary, so I've got the AC unit out, and right now it's desperately trying to cool down my bedroom while my computer tower is desperately trying to heat it up. So we've got the two forces fighting against one. Actually, I should probably shut... One second. I gotta shut a door here. I'm air conditioning my entire... I'm not trying to air condition my entire condo. All right. What was I doing? Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right, one sec, guys. You're gonna hear a beep. There we go. Okay, hopefully that'll make my AC unit a little bit less hyperactive. Excuse me. Oh, well, excellent. I had some fiber meshes. Well, let's take a quick nap. Okay, so if I remember from, I think it was a week ago, we had, this is a very silly thing to do. If I remember from a week ago, we had, yes, we built the Seamoth. I had started the Undersea Garden. And, I had started the Undersea Garden. And, I believe, we had also experimented with, yeah, the Sunbeam had come over. Now, one thing that I found fascinating, and I do want to explore, is we discovered that when we traveled to the edge of the crater and saw all the goodies over there, we saw that we automatically got the Cyclops scanning stuff, and I found that kind of interesting that we'd automatically get that. So I think we'll experiment with that. But first, of course, that means we have to build the Cyclops. One sec. Right. Right, okay. Brain fart. Of course, in order to build the Cyclops, that means we have to find the components. Then again... Yeah, okay. So It looks like the architect's library requires us to go deeper. So, because kyanite is right at the, yeah, I remember saying this last time. Kyanite's right at the end, so we're gonna try and go deeper. But of course, that means we've got to play the game. So let's do it. Yeah, the alien fabricator requires the alien alloy ingot, which, you know, yay. Requires emeralds and sapphires, okay. This never really does help, but it can be worth trying. I'll take the extra titanium.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Welcome aboard. All systems online.
Now, we will be testing my memory. Ooh, sapphire. Let's focus on the... Let's focus on the components first. We will be testing my memory on the location of the components. As usually a reliable... It's usually reliable to find them somewhere in here, but I'm not seeing... Okay, I'm not seeing any. Ah, there we go. Kind of just a... Oh! Bridge fragment right there. Not what I'm looking for, but I'll take it anyway, because you take what you can get. Oh, we already have one. Ah! Now comes the hard part. That last bridge fragment's always a pain in the arse. The hull fragments are easy. They stick out like a sore thumb. Bridge fragments... Yeah... Yeah, those can be a pain. Well, you are useless. Both of you are... Actually, no, you're not quite useless. I might need you later.
New blueprint acquired.
There we go. Got lucky.
New blueprint acquired.
Yeah, just a little scratch on the paint. We're good to go. Okay.
New blueprint acquired.
What the hell did I say? Oh, I was already over in that area. That's right. Hey. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I can only hope that I've collected the materials we need. I highly doubt it, though.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay. Eldrat. Okay. In the interests of time, we're going to do a little bit of cheating. I had underestimated just how little I had actually gathered.
Be advised, the Subnautica is designed to be operated by a three-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Actually, might as well while I'm here. Okay. All right.
Engine powering up.
So one of the things we want to do is we want to go back to the scary place. It's going to take us a minute or two.
Seek fluid intake.
Eventually, I will. Okay, so there are the two life pods I remember from last time. Am I not supposed to be draining battery power? There we go. Okay. It's just because I'd forgotten how efficient the energy efficiency model was. Module was. One second, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just quickly get an emergency source of food here.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There we go. All right. Before we go in there, I want to test something. Well, not so much in there, but before we go out there, I should say. Nope. I thought this thing might try to modify the Cyclops, but it looks like it doesn't. I'm a little closer than I think I should be.
Warning, entering ecological dead zone. Adding report to databank. The odds of surviving an encounter with an apex class Leviathan are 3,720 to 1. Are you certain?
You are ready to die?
No, not today.
Integrate blueprint acquired.
That looks beautiful, though. Like the way it. Like, oh goodness. Ooh. Oh! I'm gonna back into something, aren't I?
Emergency ready. Survival is showing extreme emotion. Invade.
I'm evading. I mean, unless he comes into, like, well, not the shallows, but yeah. He, she, it, they, whatever. I'm not quite sure yet. We aren't quite sure. I'm pretty... No, wait. Hang on. If I remember the lore of 4546b correctly, most of the life forms on this planet reproduce through a parthenogenesis. They reproduce asexually, I believe. Or maybe they do both. I can't remember. But anyway, we now have the scanner module. Alright. And we are in what I hope is a relatively safe area. Cyclops scanner module. Oh! An industrial-scale vehicle-mounted device which can be used to scan terrain, spacecraft, and large fauna at an extended range. Well! Don't mind if I do. Well, that's interesting. Actually, there's a very easy way for me to test this. Oh, wow, that's finicky. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay.
Integrating new PDA data.
I'm liking it. Okay. Ooh, hang on. Maybe. I wonder. Oops. Okay, so it's got a range. It's not that far, though. Oops. Just level off a bit here. Okay, so this thing is meant to be scanned. Nice. One second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to go mute for a second here. Okay, I'm back. Well, that was rather interesting. Now, I think since we would have to go all the way to the end game to get access to the kyanite that we need to make the alien ingots, I think what we're going to do instead is I'm just going to use the good old cheat code, and we're going to see what that fabricator has for us. And after that, I'll hop in the beluga and make my way, and then I'll hop in the beluga and make my way through the Lost River. That's what I'm thinking of. I'll make my way through the Lost River, and we'll go all the way down to the alien research facility, and we will see if anything really changes.
Engine powering down.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because if I have to wait until I can get all... Oops, I had it up. If I have to wait until I can get all the way to the end game normally, this is going to be multiple hours of me just playing Subnautica with a spicy gentleman awaiting me on the outside. Oh, she's a big one. Okay. Equipment. Ion knife. I see where they got that from. Okay, let's see what the Craig poster is. I think I know. Yep. Okay, so Okay. Oh, God. Okay, switch cube. So it's an ion cube. Okay. $4,000 energy? Holy crap. 2,000 energy? Woo. Okay. Alright. Let's see what this thing does.
What are you?
Experimenting. Well, I got a cooked paper out of it.
Fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Alright.
All systems online.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online. Engine powering up.
Let's do this. Alright. It's gonna take a minute. Actually, well, I wouldn't say I have to, but I should also, I would also probably want to just do a tour around the map, see if there's any surface level things, because we don't know if the creator of the mod has established any other, oh god, that's dark. Oh,
Attention. Detecting large life form signature. Origin cannot be detected.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
did I do a whoopsie while I was like, no, I didn't. It's right there.
local scans show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive fossilized remains.
Thank you. That's right.
Warning. Leviathan past life form detected in the vicinity. Some level of caution is advised.
Screw caution! I have a repair tool. Uh-oh. He's pissy. Oh crap, I need to pull up. Not that much. Looks like there's Morganite around here, so...
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor. Seek fluid intake immediately.
Uh-oh. Well, you heard the lady.
Vital signs stabilizing.
It sounds angry outside right now. Oh, good. It's good to know I spent the time setting this area up properly.
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed. Detecting an alien broadcast, linguistic analysis reads, "Caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within." Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location at
Handheld warping device. Well, now that isn't that an interesting thing?
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay. Ooh, what are you? Oh. Yeah, you're... Okay.
Terrain scans indicate this biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains.
Okay, the fact that I can fit the beluga between these things is kind of silly.
Attention. Detecting large life form signature. Origin cannot be detected.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Detecting an alien broadcast. Uploading coordinates to PDA.
Fossil Omega Analysis Project. Okay. I hate that you're up there. I hate that I'm so small. No. Hello.
Attention. Detecting large life form signature. Origin cannot be detected. Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I'm stuck. Ah. I had to get myself unstuck.
Attention. Detecting large life form signature.
God
Origin
damn
cannot
it,
be
leave my ass alone. Somebody does not like me.
Attention. Detecting large life form signature. Origin cannot be detected. Engine powering down.
let's do this fast.
Welcome aboard,
Woo!
Captain. All systems online.
I have no idea how close that came.
Abundant past life form detected in the vicinity. Some level of caution is advised. Engine powering up.
Oh, I'm stuck on something. Now, I could very easily be screwing myself here. I just wanted to double check out this fossil as well, because I knew this fossil was under study, I just didn't know...
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Actually, hang on just a second. Before I do that...
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
Sandwich run, you in?
Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high-security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular.
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should
And
be...
if she doesn't,
Just tell her the regular, dude.
okay.
The
If I
code...
say regular, she's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, would you just say ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese.
Okay.
Hmm, interesting. Okay, so... Oops, this is what I wanted. Okay, that was annoying, but whatever. Alright. It's time to test my backup game. I might be stuck. Oh! My god, this is so silly. I think I went the wrong way. On the bright side, this means I can do a 3-point turn.
blood than past life form detected in the vicinity. Some level of caution is advised.
I throw caution to the wind. Oop.
Warning. Blood than past life form detected in the vicinity. Some level of caution is advised.
That's right. Smooth as silk. I got caught on something again, didn't I? I'm beginning to wonder if I just get caught up on weird, funky terrain. Anyway. Alright, let's go. I'm curious. Like, that could be very, very interesting. That Trump's going all the way down. Why the heck go... Is... Why is there a great white shark in here?
Warning. Blood than past life form detected in the vicinity. Some level of caution is advised.
Of all the creatures I expected, I did not expect to see a great... Oh, screw you. Yeah, that's right. Just bounce off my hull.
Warning. Power low.
I wouldn't exactly say it's low. I'd say we're halfway out. And I technically have unlimited power. And I don't mean that in the classic Disney villain kind of way. I mean, I'll make some new power. Actually, hang on. I don't have access to it. Okay, that's annoying. So one of the neat things about the Beluga is, as you probably noticed, the Beluga has a nuclear reactor in the back. And the way the nuclear reactor works is it doesn't power your sub. It instead, well, at least in the current iteration of the submarine, it doesn't power your sub. It instead it instead recharges the batteries. Now, there is a limited charge that it can restore, but it will restore a charge.
Attention. Detecting large life form signature. Origin cannot be detected.
Let's do this. One second. Before I perma-screw myself...
Attention. Detecting large life form signature. Origin cannot be detected.
Alright. One sec. One sec. Let's see if I remember the command. Spawn. Oops. Not sapon. Sapoin. Rod. There we go. That's what I needed. And yes, I'm cheating my Weasley little heart out, because I'm not playing this demo like I'm playing the, like I was playing the Red Plague. Because the Red Plague actually has a story attached to it that I want to explore. The, it's made very, very clear for the, okay, so this is the underwater islands. Which means we're probably heading into the dunes, I think? Oh no. Okay, so this is the blood kelp forest.
Attention. Detecting large life form signature. Origin cannot be detected.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Oh!
Geological signal interference detected. True signal source is likely nearby.
I think I know why I'm having problems. Okay, so we've got a geological
All
interference.
systems online.
with the true source likely being near. But oh, okay. So oh, emeralds are here. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Warning. Passive bioscan is limited to 500 meters in any direction. Please manually scan the object for a more comprehensive measurement. Integrating new PDA data.
I missed that. What the hell was that? Okay.
Seek fluid intake.
Okay. Ah! Well, yeah, is pretty. And now I see what the Cyclops scanner was for. That makes sense. Well, that was violent.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Let's say we get out of here. So we have the big guy out there. So we have the big guy here. We have the really big guy out there. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Attention. Detecting large life form signature.
Yeah,
Origin
yeah,
cannot
I
be
know.
detected.
Seek fluid intake immediately. Vital signs stabilizing.
Something weird's going on here. I remember there being more of a glossy sheen on these things, but whatever. Oh, it could... Okay. So I wonder if that's it. Like, I honestly do wonder if that's it. Because I can't recall... Because it seems like there's Library of the Ancients, which is... Okay, that's interesting. It's basically just a bunch of architect-themed equipment, which is neat, don't get me wrong, but I was more interested in Okay, well, it really looks like there's only one thing for me to do now. It's... Oh boy.
Engine, now right down.
Well, first off, let's get some food.
All systems online.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Let's do this.
Engine powering up.
Let's go get that scan. And hope that I don't, you know, scare the crap out of myself in the meantime. So the emeralds are here, which is good to know.
Ahead slow.
No! I hate you. Yeah, sure, while you're here, you might as well get scanned.
Creation attacked.
Just how fucking close do you want me to get here?
Engine powering down.
Have you fucked off yet? So I was wondering why I kept getting pushed. I was like, what, am I being drawn into this thing now? And I'm like, no, it was just the fucking Ghost Leviathan. Okay, fine.
Engine powering up. Rig for Simon running.
Pretty damn sure this is as close as... I got numbnuts over here humping my fucking engine. Oh my god, this is actually happening. And reverse, reverse, reverse. You have no idea how hard I'm punching the keyboard right now. Oh good, the surface of the water.
Ahead standard.
Alright, let's get out of the danger zone. And then we can review that PDF file. Or that pad file, or whatever the hell it's called. Because if it could do that to the Beluga, I shudder to think what it could do to the Cyclops. And God forbid what it would do to something like the Seamoth. I know, like, getting caught by the Juvenile would probably be insta-gib death right there. I mean, when you stop and think about it, like, when you actually think about what happened there, I mean, the full-sized one, the proper, like, Apex Super Leviathan, that thing picked up the Beluga and threw it. This thing just knocked it back and knocked me out, which was kind of, like, knocked me out of the... Yeah.
Engine powering down.
Okay. Ooh, threat level. Gargantuan Leviathan Juvenile. Okay. Specimen size categories have been greatly adjusted upwards to accommodate this species. A Leviathan of gargantuan proportions with long serpentine body and reptilian features. Species is significantly larger than any other creature found in the region. Tentacles. The specimen's tentacles appear to be covered in thick scales used to both help the Leviathan swim and catch prey. Analysis of the protuberances at the tips of the tentacles indicates these are also used by the organism to sense its environment. Mineralized. Oh, God. 1 second. Scans of the Leviathan scales indicate they are composed of, among other things, vast quantities of inorganic alloys of unprecedented tensile strength. The development suggests it absorbs these minerals from its environment. Further observation is recommended. Okay. Behavior. Despite its immense size, the Leviathan appears to traverse its environment with surprising ease, using its long serpentine body to stalk the depths with minimal energy expenditure. Scans indicate this specimen uses its various senses, among those sonar, to locate potential prey within its vicinity and swallow it whole. 4 fetishes unite. The scanned specimen dwarfs all of the nearby Leviathans in size, despite analysis indicating it is only a juvenile. Motivational note: congratulations on managing to scan the specimen and survive long enough to see the results. Altera would like to remind you that taking risks extremely likely to result in death while using company properties, heavily discouraged and will result in penalties. Assessment, extreme threat. The organism can sense you long before you detect it. My silent running mode tells you to fuck off on that one. Noteworthy fossil samples should be sent to the resource storage facility for further redistribution and intense analysis. Since the base has remained unnetworked, an individual is expected to manually relocate the samples to the attached coordinates, which very likely means that I'm going to have to search the entirety of well, basically the map. So I think I'm going to cut the stream short here, because the more I think about it, if I descend down, I'm just doing the Library of the Ancients mod, which is neat, but I'm not all that interested in it, and it looks like the rest of the Gargantuan Leviathan stuff is up here. However, it looks like by going down to the skeleton, that gives you your link to the Fossil Omega Analysis Project, which is up there, and then it sends you looking for the resource collection, and that's basically going to mean either manually searching every section of the map, which would be frustrating, or even worse, if it's underground, like in one of the offshoot tunnels, I'd have to look there. And that is hours of work. So, I think I will call it there. I'm looking forward to actually seeing like when the story comes out, and I think I will. So when the mod is fully released, or when the next update to the mod is released, I will stream that then. Same thing with the Red Plague DLC, not DLC, the mod, the Red Plague mod. I checked their Patreon. They have they're coming up with new models. They've already got the Ghost Leviathan, which is now called the Void Leviathan, which is weird. So that looks properly intimidating, and all I saw was a blurred image with the caption of "Evolved to kill, mutated to destroy," and I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, that's the Reaper Leviathan. Okay. Of course, I couldn't see it because I'm not a member, and I'm not going to pay to be a member. Sorry, I'm not going to pay to be a member because I don't have much spare cash, but I hope you enjoyed the stream thus far. No, I want to do this. And just so I remember this, now I'll probably have to start a whole brand new save when the full mod comes out. So there's that. I'm loving the Beluga though. The Beluga has been a big old help, big old resource.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this somewhat short stream, and I will see you guys tomorrow for more Surviving the Abyss, where, speaking of horrors of the deep, we will be figuring out what the hell is going on nearby the base over there. Take it easy, everybody. Have yourself a good evening.